All right, so here today we do got some very fun stuff to go over. We got some fun stuff to talk about and some fun stuff to enjoy with. If you're new to the channel, like, subscribe, helps out a ton. We're going to be talking about our freebie for the newest event, the entire Catastrophe event. During this event, you have the chance to pick up or the opportunity to pick up some free SSRs. Are those free SSRs game-changing, broken, insane, making your account 10 times better? No. Are they useful for new players or medium players or rather mid-game players who may not have obtained these characters or just want some free box CC from it or just want to 6 some characters? Yes, that's the case. Sadly, again, not like the best of the best freebies here, but it's still pretty good. Definitely, you know, if we were to put like a tier list here, it's probably like C tier on the scale of, you know, usefulness when it comes to some of the current events here. But remember, as always, it's just an extra thing to throw in to get you hyped for Catastrophe update, because they can't physically sell Catastrophe units unless they put them behind a Nidhogg boss, or rather in this case, the squirrel. So nicely done, Netmarble, nicely done. We're talking about this ticket over here. This ticket can be obtained in 2 ways. One way being from the missions. You will do this all day, and boom, you're good to go. I believe you can actually beat this in 1 day, so it's not like a 2-day thing. It's a 1-day thing, so you can beat it 1 day. You get your free multi for Valenti. Try your luck, see what happens. If you want to save for what's next, save for what's next. If you don't. Simple, right? But again, you pick up this over here. This is a ticket to pick any character you want. The next way to pick it up is to hop over down here to the Catastrophe update exchange shop thingy, right? Over here I only have 2% done, sadly, but I do have some other stuff I need to spend. It's just I haven't spent them yet. For example, let me pick up something I need. Gold and that, no. This, no. No, where's the pendant one? This it? Nope, it's gonna be the last one, knowing my luck. There it is. There's the pendant one. So, for example, I want pendants here. I'm going to exchange for pendants. Boom. Again, I'll move up on the progress wheel here. But after I reach 100%, I do pick up this over here, being another brand spanking new disaster ticket. The disaster ticket is not a bad thing. Really, it's kind of good in a way of box CC or getting a character you may not obtain already, right? For some new players, these characters don't really show up here and there, where they're always on like dog crap banners or free banners, so there's a chance you may not have some of them. But who to pick from this entire banner? Quick answer, we'll go through it. In my opinion, out of all these characters, the most useful one and still used one till today is probably Shin. Shin is used for farming the dungeons, whatever it is. Obviously, he also, I think later on, did he get a relic? Pretty sure he has a relic now, right? And then he also is pretty solid just for mainly farming, right? He's used every day, basically, for most players. If you're not using him, you're using like one of the unknown characters, which you may not have collaboration-based, or you're using like Fairy King, which is another character used. He has double AoE, he ranks up, he does a lot of stuff for a lot of people when it comes to farming. So he's like the #1 pick, in my opinion. If you were to go like, okay, who do I really actually like need to use or want to use? He's like the most used out of everybody here, in my opinion, right? Nobody else is like really used to that degree. So if you were to go first character, I'd definitely say him, 100%, right? Who's next beyond that? It kind of is Valenti per se, right? Hear me out. Valenti still exists for the Patience team on Nidhogg if you're ever using that. If you really need a team that's like that free-to-play Patience team, which anybody can use and anybody can beat Nidhogg with, literally. You can have like 5 million box CC and still win. But nowadays, like, you know, Nidhogg is much easier, and like there's hundreds of characters that make that boss battle easier than the Patience team, correct? Like floor 1 can be farmed by literally anybody nowadays, because if you bypass all gimmicks, floor 1 can be beaten by like a lot of characters, dude, a lot of characters. So not that it's like anything for that, but it does exist, right? Beyond that, it is Mono, right? Mono does pop up a lot because for a lot of bosses, she does have like a little bit of a helpful thing here. She's like a very niche use, right? She pops up here and there, she stays for a little while, then she leaves. That's literally her, right? So for what it is, that's there. So again, if you were to say like top 3, it's probably these 3. Everybody else is just kind of mediocre to a degree. They're like not really used. And everybody else is just box CC. Remember, it's always best just to pick, if there's someone in your box like not leveled up, like you own them all, but let's say you never leveled up this Roxy, just pick the Roxy. It's a free level up, right? It's an extra box CC at the end of the day, and it's extra GP points, which is always useful. So if you have like all of them, but you're like, who do I pick? Just pick the one not leveled up. It doesn't really matter. Who do you really want to 6-6? GoGo. Who do I 6-6? Nobody's worth it. Literally, no one here is worth it to 6-6. Because again, mainly you're 6-6ing for PvP. And most of these characters, almost all of them, are not used in PvP anymore. So really, you're not 6-6ing any of them. But if you want to 6-6 somebody, go for like, who is the most useful? This? No, I don't even know. There's nothing, dude. I got nothing for these characters. For example, this is like the hardest to obtain out of all of them, actually, because it's the one that I had. Like, this was the only character that evaded me for so long. So if you want to just pick this, then go for that. But it's just pick who you don't have. The top 3 picks are this, in my opinion. Everyone else is just kind of mediocre. 6-6 wise, just pick anybody. It doesn't really matter. There is no right answer on that one. And then on the other front of who do I level up? It doesn't matter. Just pick whoever, right? If you already have those 3, just level up any of them. Doesn't really matter. You want this, gives you an extra headpiece or cosmetic for the new Valenti. Go for it. There you go. That operates. You want to get a different cosmetic, like maybe you just like a cosmetic here, correct? Just go for that then, if that's the case, right? Everybody loved this cosmetic when it released, right? So if you like this cosmetic, just go for this character. It doesn't really matter. It's not a bad freebie, but it's just like not worth it. And again, you do get 2 of those. You get 2 of those. So now decide who you want on one of them, or who you want on the other one. One is here, one is there. Again, if you want to pick this, then this, that's 2 of them. You want to pick this, then this, that's 2 of them. Or if you want to just like 6-6 Roxy, finally, that's 2 of them. So remember that. It also has like a banner, I think. You can head to a banner over here and see it. I believe that's the case, right? No. So if I have to own it, and then I can go to the banner. But that's there. The rest of the update does contain some decent stuff. It's not like a bad update. It's pretty good, right? It does give you this stuff over here for the gems, right? It also gives you the costumes. So again, if you're like, this is the first time you're obtaining the character, it does give you the cosmetics for them, the fan art ones. So check out the fan art ones. Maybe you like those more. And you're like, oh, I really like the fan art ones, so I'm just gonna pick Lilia just to use it. Could be the case. I don't know. It fully depends. Bunny Girl, Valenti, they are all here. So you can check out the costumes. Those are now rerun officially, which is cool. Beyond that, though, very standard event. The boss is there, so again, if you're picking Valenti for just like cosmetic-wise, I guess that's there. And yeah, that's really it. Hero Arena is still going on, so yeah, not really again like the most grand of this things. I'm pretty sure we had a login event kick up. What happened to that? I swear I'm not even getting login gifts from this event. Oh, I am. Yeah, this is it. So what does this give me? One of those. So yeah, they had a login event kick up. By the way, you're getting a crap ton of pendants. Just make that clear. Make sure to log in every single day because it does give you a UR pendant at the end. It's pretty decent reward. And yeah, that's really it. That's all I got for you. So pick who you want. As mentioned, Shin, Valenti, and Mono are like my 3 big picks. I really think that's it. There's nobody else on there. Everybody else is 6-6 worthy. Just level them up if you need to. It's 2 of them. That's like a lot of GP points for what it is. They don't come fully awakened, so again, it is what it is. If you're a new player, enjoy this thing. Existing player, don't get mad. I've seen a lot of players get mad at these freebies, but I will go with you and be mad with you if the anniversary, the JP anniversary, the big anniversary, correct, where they always give us the greatest of things, right? Remember that standard banner, that thing? We should be getting like an insane banner this year. I am hoping for an insane banner, and if not, we shall rage. We shall rage together, because remember, the last 2 freebies were like mediocre to a degree, where it's like, oh, free festival character, which is standard. This time, I'm expecting a free light or dark character, as it's been now 5 years of the game. We deserve a big freebie, and they're already phasing out of light and dark characters, by the way. Remember that, they are. So I'm expecting a good freebie, and it better be the light and dark category. Otherwise, I'm gonna be raging, bro. With that being said, I'll end the video there. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have fun. That has been who to pick from the freebies, or from the free Catastrophe ticket. You get 2 of them. It's not bad. It's just it's for new players. They're trying to get new players into the game. That's the reason.